So what's up everyone, I hope you have a great day, and if you have not a great day, well, that's fucked up. So today we are reacting to why shoes kinda sucks. Let's go in the video.
Shoes. If you don't understand that reference, congratulations on getting your driver's license, but please learn the culture of the village before entering the village. Shoes are one of the weirdest parts of society, if you really think about it. I mean, first of all, no one else is wearing shoes besides us. Cows, they're bare hoofing it. Bears, they're cow pawing it. I mean, dogs do wear shoes, but that's just because we pluck them out of their natural environment and put them in a artificial habitat where the ground is hotter than lava for some reason, and they burn their little paws. And they don't even like wearing the shoes. They try and kick them off whenever you try and put them on them. What was I talking about? Right, shoes. People's shoes. Anyone who spends more than $60, and I'm being generous, on a pair of shoes is a sucker, is an absolute sucker. You have fallen for one of the biggest consumer scams in the history of humanity, and I'm including the fushigi, which was I'm so pissed I even bought one of those. I dropped it one time and it broke my bathroom floor. I don't know how it accomplished that. I'm about to expose the biggest secret that the retail industry has been hiding for us for centuries. Shoes are dumb, useless foot prisons that are overpriced, overvalued, and make zero fucking sense.
Okay, overpriced, valuable. You know what I mean. I agree with this, bro. Sometimes I see shoes take us like $1,000. Like, what the fuck? It's just shoes. What do you mean $1,000, bro? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, like those memes when people have white Jordans or just Jordans at all. They are like careful and shit. Even my mom, by the way. My mom has like 20 pair of shoes, and guess what? It's 20 pair of different colors, but the same type shoe. It's 20 pairs of Adidas. Straight up, just Adidas. Straight up. Same style of shoes with different colors. And she's mad when I touch it. Or when anyone touch it. She's mad. She's actually. Like, what the fuck? Or when you step on someone's shoe, he get fucking schizophrenic. He wants to... You know what I mean? Like, bro, you go too far, bro. It's just a shoe. You walk on the ground with the shoe, bro. It's just a shoe. Like, god damn it, bro. I mean, like, under $100 for a shoe, I find that's okay. I find that's okay. But above 100, you're going too far, brother. Your shoe is not gonna last 2 years. I'm telling you that. 1 year, and there's gonna be a hole in your shoe or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know about more than $100, but under $100, I find that's okay.
Before we continue the rest of this video, I want it to be known that I do not have a foot fetish. It's gonna seem like I'm trying to get you guys to take off your shoes so I can see your feet. I don't like feet. Feet are gross. It's very important to me that you guys think I don't like feet. Because I'm gonna give off that vibe pretty heavy throughout this video. I just want to preface this next section of the video by saying that I, Tug Daddy Supreme, am a moron. I'm not good at research or even Googling things properly. And when I do, I often cherry pick information to make my argument sound better and myself more intelligent. So, that being said, here is my proof that shoes are stupid through thorough, undeniable research and evidence.
Alright.
So shoes have been stupid from the jump, and every century since they got invented, they just got dumber. But in order to understand how we got to this point of stupidness, we have to go all the way back to this point of stupidness, where it all got started. Because as the old adage goes, those who don't learn from their past are fucking idiots. So there was this period of humanity for roughly 6,000 plus years where humans just didn't wear shoes. We just walked around raw dog in the moss. Nowadays, can't even let the piggies breathe on the subway. They'll call the cops on you, which I think is rude. Historians...
That's literally true. I mean, I never had that, but I saw literally videos of that happening. Like, actually, like, you can't even... Like, you know... Bro, the day I knew as a man you can't walk like just like not naked, I mean with pants on, but without a shirt. You cannot walk without a shirt being a man on the streets. When I knew that, I was shocked. I was like, what? I can't walk without a shirt on? Like, what the fuck? Why? That's stupid. That's illegal. I mean, in Europa it is, so I don't know in USA, but in Europa it is. I found that dumb as hell, but whatever. Let's continue the video.
That shoes were invented sometime between 7,000 and 8,000 BC. You know, back when people were notably stupid. These clowns didn't even invent the potting wheel yet. They didn't know how to make fucking pottery. They're stupid as shit. Now, the oldest pair of shoes that we still have today are these. They're made of sagebrush bark, and I can't imagine a more uncomfortable looking pair of motherfuckers. But we already covered how these stupid idiots didn't know how to make vases, so this is just par for the course. Then fast forward to 3500 BC and we get leather on the scene. Classic leather, showing up late and staying after the party's over. Am I right, fellas? God damn. The world's oldest leather shoe that is still intact and we can look at is this one, and it's made of cowhide, one large piece of it with some leather string going through the middle.
Looks
and it looks
bad.
a lot like Yeezys. It looks a lot like the original Yeezys. I don't have a lot to say about that. Do with that information as you will. Then shit fizzled out creatively for a while, and things just kept getting longer and pointier for some goddamn reason. And then BAM! High heels hit the scene in the early 17th century. However, high heels used to have a lot different meaning. It used to mean different things, I meant to say. In the early 17th century, only upper class men were wearing these puppies as a sign of status. It was to show poor people that these mofos don't work, because those shoes are so impractical and so ridiculous that, like, one, they're expensive, but two, no one can do hard labor in these shoes. They're literally showing off that they have no need to do hard labor.
Yeah, true, by the way. And by the way, for the women who wear high heels, I mean, why? It's uncomfortable as fuck. Like, actually. Like, imagine back then, men put on shoes with high heels just to show he was rich as fuck. Like, what the fuck? And he did like a peruke on with like long ass hair. Like, why? Why? Just to tell people, hey yo, just to say I'm rich as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't make sense. But let's get on it.
Which is a huge shitbag move in my opinion. They're showing these nerds that they don't roll around in the mud. All they roll around in is those sweet, whatever the currency of the time was. What was that, Norfolk tokens? That just rolls off the tongue. So yeah, that's pretty much where shit began to get silly. And then like in the 1830s, they invented sneakers, which look like these. Now I know what you're thinking. Tucker, those are just leather boots. And that's what I thought too, but the experts online say these are the first sneakers, and I'm not gonna I don't have the mental effort to argue that. They call these Victorian sand shoes because Victorian era people who were highfalutin, you know, high society people, they'd wear these shoes to the beach so their toes didn't get sandy. But I don't know how these are sneakers, but that's what they say.
Okay, whatever,
So
man.
now that we know that shoes have been stupid since they came out, let's talk about why you shouldn't be wearing shoes nowadays. I have compiled a list of the strongest evidence I could find from the scientific community saying that shoes are actually bad for you. Now, did I go into this video with an agenda and then I specifically found articles that pointed towards the answer of the agenda I was already going for? You're crazy for even asking that question. You're kind of dumb, honestly. Number one, shoes make you weak. They make you weaker in terms of standing up at least. Going barefoot forces you to use your...
Alright, I'm not using shoes anymore. Like, really? Wait. Let's hear what he says, though.
Weaker in terms of standing up at least. Going barefoot forces you to use your foot muscles more, using both your extrinsic and intrinsic muscles, which doesn't happen as much whenever you're wearing a pair of shoes. When you strengthen these muscles, it greatly improves your sense of balance, which, you know, doesn't happen when you rely on plastic and rubber for your balance. It's just doing a job for you. And you're relying on plastic and rubber. Doesn't sound like this guy wants to save the earth. Doesn't sound like this guy's very liberal after all, huh? You're living off them land fillers. Number two, they make your feet stinky and wet, which is not good. Notably bad, unless you're a perv.
Yeah, but the positive way of having shoe is it holds you warm, and point two, it's protective. Like, bro, how many times didn't I walk with shoes on? Or Crocs, just Crocs. I walk and I just look at under my shoe. I just look and I see like a fucking nail in my fucking shoe randomly. Just take it off. I'm like, what the fuck? I just like some random shit in my shoe. Like, actually, I'm taking it off. I'm like, what, bro? If I didn't have those shoes, my feet were dead. Like, actually, dead ass. Like, damn.
But I don't make videos for pervs. I make videos for Christians. Fun fact: 2.8 of the U.S. population has hyperhidrosis, and 25% of those people have palmar, aka foot hyperhidrosis, which means you sweat a shit ton from your feet. That's roughly 2.3 million people with sweaty feet, and I know someone's getting turned on by me talking about this, but I'm just gonna ignore that fact. And it's fucked up because people are always saying, oh, stinky feet are stinky. Well, that's not true. It's the shoes that are making the feet stinky. What do you think's gonna happen when you shove something sweaty into an airtight blister box and you let them fester in there for 8 hours at a time? The shoes are the problem, not the feet. I've historically had very bad smelling feet. I don't know what that's all about. But it's upsetting, and I wish to blame shoes and not my hygiene. Number three, shoes cause blisters. Blisters fucking suck. Oh my god, do they suck. I don't really have a lot to say about that. They just suck. Blisters suck. And then, like, you really want to pick at them?
Bro, I had that back then, but I had that so much in my life. I don't have that anymore. My skin he had that so much. It's now so hard at the point where I don't have it anymore. My skin is like fucking rock. You can't score it anymore. It's fucking rock. Like actually, you can't damage it.
First the blister bubble, and then you eventually do because you can't stop your dermatillomania for 3 seconds, Tucker. You can't hold back at all, and it makes the situation way worse when you pop a blister. You think it's gonna make it better, but it doesn't. It makes it hurt a lot more.
Yeah.
Number 4, shoes prevent you from connecting to nature, if you think about it. According to the internet, many people consider walking around barefoot outside to be a form of meditation.
By the way, for info, walking barefoot on grass, I heard something about it that it heals you quicker. I don't know if that's true, but if that's true, you have to stop wearing shoes. Because if that makes you heal quicker, bro, if you're sick, you just go outside, walk on grass, and you're just vanished. You're just good. Like, what the hell?
This is a bad one. I'm gonna throw this one away. Oh, I already been numbering them though. Fuck. And finally, number 5, shoes are expensive. Like, oh my god, dude, why are they that much money?
Look, like those shoes. Wait. Let me go back. Those shoes. Like, bro, those shoes are probably, they don't even look that good. You pick some random white shoes, they would look half as good as those shoes. Even better as those shoes. White shoes are better than those shoes. Any mark, like Nikes, Adidas, whatever. White shoes are better than any color of shoes. I'm telling you that after rep. Like, as you can, like, those shoes, bro, that's like what? Like 500k, 200k. Why? For shoes? It's gonna at least like 1 year knowing that people who buy those shoes wear it like once every fucking, like they wear it like 5 minutes every 1 year. Like, bro, why did you buy those shoes if you don't put them on? Let's be real.
Like, oh my god, dude, why are they that much money? According to a recent survey published by Kuru Footwear, our notable source, you can trust me, Americans spend on average $14,640 on shoes over the course of their lifetime. Yeah, that's one of these cars. You can get one of those for all the shoes you've been buying, dummy. You're spending that much money on the thing you put on your foot to create a barrier between you and literal dog shit. It's literally a dog shit kicker, and you're spending that much money on it. Why would anyone pay that much for a good pair of shoes? I mean, actually, you know what? I haven't done this bit in a while.
Rich people, and not only rich people, how can I say that? People who are obsessed with owning something that asks a lot of money to own. For an example, they gonna yap about his $1,200 Jordans to other people, so he can be like, oh wow, look, I have this, you don't have it, you fucking poor ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, actually, people do that all the time, everywhere. People are all doing that everywhere. Like, that's just pathetic. Like, oh wow, you actually spend $1,200 on Jordans? Like, are you nuts? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Uh-oh, Tucker's holding his mic a little bit different. You know what that means. It's time to play America's favorite game show, Guess That Obscene Price. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at all the dumbest, ugliest, and most plain-looking shoes I can find and see how much dumb people will pay for a logo. Up first, we have these ugly fucking Crocs. Good God. Crocs are a type of shoe that come in a style...
I have this right here. Those Crocs, I have it right there. Best Crocs ever. I have them like from 40s. Look, I have it right here. Wait. Okay, I have some painting on it because I worked at my house, but literally, best thing ever. I have it like for 5 years now. Never broke, never had a single damage. Doesn't even look nasty. Fucking great product. I'm gonna say that. It's a great product. Buy the cheapest Crocs and you're gonna have the best quality, literally.
Fog, which sounds like a venereal disease. Crocs are known for their lack of sex appeal and also the fact that you can shove Disney properties into their gaping orifices. Nowadays, a pair of Crocs will run you between $50 and $70 depending on how deluxe they are, which is all
$50 and $70? What? Is he talking about normal Crocs? There's no way, right? Well, I have to search that. There's no way. No, look, $20. Look, $20 to $30. Yeah, I buy mine like $20. I don't know what he's talking about.
He's such a goddamn bummer. But how much do these baby stomper Crocs cost? Well, let me tell you, if you guessed $1,000, you'd be a little bit incorrect because it's $950. Holy shit. Just
$950 for that? For that?
Because it's a collab with Balenciaga. Who thought you could polish a turd with a much bigger, more well-respected turd? How about this boot with a picture of Donald Duck on it? How bad can it be, really? Now, I know what you're thinking. Tucker, that looks like some dog shit you'd buy at Five Below when it starts raining and your little toddler needs some
like
rubbers. But you don't know, they could be rare. They could have some bogus reason for being very expensive foot covers, like most very expensive foot covers. Well, if you guessed these boots with a picture of Donald Duck on them were $500, you'd be incorrect because they're actually $7. They're just $7 on eBay. Someone's trying to get rid of them.
Oh,
but these boots with pictures of Donald Duck on them, them $1,800. Them that much money.
Point one, who the fuck would wear that? Like, you're a grown-ass man. You wear those boots with, like, a suit or something like that. Like, a nice costume, you know what I mean? You're gonna wear boots like that with Donald up on it? Like, what? There's no way.
What the fuck? I think they're Gucci. I guess that's why they're so expensive. But this is toddler material. Then we have these ugly-ass sandals that girls, when I was in college, enjoyed. I don't know if they're still popular.
That's like
they're
$5.
called Birkenstocks, and the cheapest ones you could find right now are $110 brand new for something that John the Baptist would have adorned during a fishing tournament. And this specific pair are no different, seeing as they're worn to shit and kind of stinky, and someone bought them for over $200,000. $200,000
For that? Nah, that's crazy. That's actually waste of money. What the fuck?
A house. A down payment on a house. No, that's a full house. What am I talking about? Just because Steve Jobs wore them. Because sneakerheads and tech bros are separate but equal when it comes to douchebaggery and stupidity. Now, here's a tough one. Let's look at this shoe together, okay? Now, when it comes to lady shoes like this, I truly don't know the difference between highfalutin art and just something you get at Payless. I don't know the difference between lady shoes that look like this. I feel like they're all kind of tacky. This could either be something a celebrity wears on a red carpet or something your ex-girlfriend wore to semi-formal in high school. That being said, place your bets. Closest without going over, it was sold for $1 million. This shoe is worth $1 million.
1 million? 1 million for that? That doesn't even look attractive. That does't even look good.
Blame that to me, God. Made by a dude called Stuart Weitzman. It's called the Marilyn Monroe shoes. And they sold that auction for $1 million. And I feel like he alluded to the fact that Marilyn Monroe actually wore these, but she never did. Marilyn Monroe inspired the shoe, but she never wore it.
I know.
So someone got scammed.
I know, bro.
So while doing my research on the most expensive shoes, I also stumbled across some of the dumbest goddamn shoes I've ever seen in my life. Some shoes are made with a purpose, like steel-toe boots. Those are made for construction jobs, and cowboy boots are made for constructing lies. But some shoes are created, apparently, with the sole intention of making me, Tucker Lingren, an angry little elf. So let me just rapid fire through these things that I found so I can hopefully sleep better tonight. For example, we have these high heels. Fuck you.
What? I never saw somebody walk with that. Never. That's not controversial. Point one, that's not controversial. Point two, what the fuck? Like, genuinely. I feel like if I would have worn that, I would have just fall back. Yeah, you can't. You would just fall back. What the fuck?
Fuck you for even making these. I mean, I get that sometimes people make clothing for art, but I'm gonna ignore that aspect for the next couple slides because this shit is making me angry. If your shoe runs the risk of sticking someone like a hypodermic needle if they're walking a little too fast behind you, that's a bad shoe, I would say. What, do you work at the cracker factory? You just walk around on crackers and you put the little perforated holes in them? That's what these shoes are for? What a lazy joke, dude. Did I write that down? I did. We have these pickle storage container stripper heels.
I want that. We don't have that in sneakers? Bro, I want that, bro. That's literally my name, though. Like, the shoe is white and you have pickles in it? That's crazy.
They upset me. Now, I enjoy a little pickle as much as any of my ex-lovers, but something about these shoes logistically upsets me deeply. Like, how are you gonna get the pickles out of the shoe? It doesn't look like there's any way to get at them. What's the point of having pickles in a shoe if you can't get at the pickles? And at one point, those pickles are gonna start to rot. Those pickles are gonna start to smell. Do pickles go bad after a while? I actually have to Google that. Yeah, pickles can go bad. Upsetting, I didn't know that, but yes, pickles can go bad. So you're gonna have stinky pickle vinegar feet. You're gonna have gross little pickle feet just because you wanted to make some political statement? Whatever the fuck you're trying to do with those? Annoying. Annoying, stop, next. We got more heels with weird shit in them. There's a Barbie doll.
That's creepy. What the there's just a bunch of Barbie heads in your shoe that someone decapitated and put in your shoe. That's some what the fuck type shit.
Head shoe. I get the very anti-Barbie feminist movement shit, but the Barbie movie just came out, and that shit was fantastic and very feminist, and now you look stupid, and also kind of makes you look like a serial killer. If you have a bunch of little girl heads in your shoes, you look like a fucking psycho. So, next. We got these things. They look like car tires.
Batman. I thought that was cringe as fuck. But that looks like Batman shoes. Like, actually. That looks like Batman should have wear that. I don't know why. When I look at this, it inspired me of Batman. Let's continue with the video.
Whatever, it's a concept art. It's such a waste of time. These look like what I would draw on characters when I was 4 years old when I was trying to draw people because I didn't know what fucking feet looked like yet. These look like something the bad guy would wear in Kingdom Hearts. We got these things that look like Ariana Grande in shoe form, and I don't like them. Get them off the screen. And finally, for the last pair of shoes.
Wait, what the Ariana Grande shoe? What the wait, it doesn't make sense. You have the mouth here, okay. She got the what? She got a black nose? Some fucking random eyes just popping out of the shoe and some hair just you can't even use it as a shoe because the hair would like be on the ground the whole time and that would be nasty, so you couldn't even wear it. Why does she has a black nose? Like, bro, what the?
They look like Ariana Grande in shoe form, and I don't like them. Get them off the screen. And finally, for the last pair of shoes that made me deeply upset, we have a very tame but equally frustrating shoe. I'm gonna put a picture up of them right now, and you just gotta breathe deeply while these things come up.
The whole concept of the shoe is just gone. Like, what the fuck?
Right? What are they doing? Why would they do that? Who's looking for this type of life? Who's out there saying, well, I want an open toe concept, but God forbid I show the last fourth of my fucking toes. I want to cover the nails, but everything else, I want to show off my knuckles. I want to show off them sweet, sweet toe knuckles. This looks so uncomfortable and stupid. Either go all out or don't go at all. It's like those dumbass toe shoes. Oh my God, I didn't talk about toe shoes. Genuinely, I believe that if you take the most attractive...
Okay, now I disagree with him. I disagree. Those shoes are... I never wear them personally, but I saw some content on that bitch, and bro, it's even good for you. Of what I know, it's good for you. Like it's better for your toes. But I gotta say, it look bad. You know, it's like some shit that like it's good for you, but that looks bad. Like actually.
On earth, think of whoever you think is the most attractive man on earth, and put him in these fucking toe shoes. He will never get laid. Not one human being has ever had sex in toe shoes. I can promise you that, unless they have a foot fetish, which once again I don't have. I don't have a foot fetish. I don't.
Why are you saying that much? That seems like you have.
What was the point of this video? Shoes are bad. Shoes are bad. There's a million reasons why shoes aren't good. They're expensive, they hurt your feet, they smell like shit. But sadly, the only alternative to shoes is no shoes. And you have to see feet. And I don't want to do that. If I'm in an airport and I see a pair of feet, either on the plane or in the waiting area, I'm gonna fucking...
Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, I don't really give a shit. And bye-bye.